For this program, I felt quite overweight. I had to hold my breath tying my shoes. I pushed myself because I knew that I needed this program. After 20 weeks, I had trimmed off more than 40 pounds. And as much as it was work, that means I can look at myself in the mirror and be proud of myself. There's no excuses not to come to the RISE program.
Changes you. It shows you what you're capable of because it forces you to change the things that you do. And then when you change the things you do, like, you change. So I think for me, the discipline through training then also manifests into every area of my life because I now know I can do really hard things when I put my mind to it. And then for me, just like, look at the things that I can do. It's so cool. And I feel like it does translates into every area of your life because you're like, if I can do really hard things here, what else am I capable of that I maybe didn't give myself a shot at before? So like, I think I've always had it in me, but when I do this program, it like brings it out and reminds me like I can do really hard things and I'm capable of greatness.
I thought that the program would be just a bunch of alpha male types that are really just there to hurt each other, and that is not at all what it is. I found that MMA was where people are the kindest. The people are so nice in MMA, especially compared to other sports. Coaches are amazing, honestly. Just a really good environment, really supportive coaches. One of the rules here is the most important person in the room is your training partner. So it's always cool because you are always being taken care of by the person who is training with you. I would recommend this program to literally anyone who wants to feel more confident in their day-to-day lives.
BC. They win! 07 Division Final champions!
Pro Hockey Ontario are your 2022 War for the Roses champions.
Hall looks, fires, tipped on goal, they score! The Connecticut Junior Rangers are your 2023 War for the Roses champions!
Let the celebration begin.
Hello and welcome inside the West Edmonton Mall Ice Palace here in Edmonton, Alberta for day one action from the 2024 War for the Roses on HNLive.ca. And what a matchup we've got here in game number 3. A rematch of last year's championship. The defending champion Connecticut Junior Rangers taking on the Alberta Warriors. A 1-0 double overtime victory last year for Connecticut, as Alberta will look to avenge that loss here on opening day. Zach Marks alongside you here for this one. Third game, as mentioned so far here today. Previous games, 8-1 Minnesota over BC, and 9-0 Ontario over the Illinois Select. It is a beautiful day here in the Alberta Capital Region, sunny, and oh boy, are we in a bit of a heat wave. Summer's underway, but we're playing some stick and puck here at the beautiful Ice Palace here at West Edmonton Mall. Connecticut in those blue with red and white trim, the traditional colors of the New York Rangers, sported by Connecticut here. Alberta, meanwhile, they're in those, I'm going to call it off-white with red here today as they look to bring the title home here this season. Alberta heads to the bench. Connecticut doing their last, well, it looks like puck cleanup and team huddle. Alberta's ready to go. So's Connecticut. As is the broadcast crew. Okay, we'll do one more little huddle here. Players head to their bench. Alberta's raring to go here. And there's the whistle. Here we go. Day one, game 3. About to get underway. Sit back and enjoy. Here we go. Face-off is down. We're underway. Connecticut controls off the draw. Puck held by Caitlin Byrne. She'll start the rush. In comes Byrne down that left wing side, breaking right in. Trying to make a move around the Alberta defense. There's Rydell. She'll take over. And Alberta are out to center. McMillan out to center. Not much further, though. Turned around by Ava Molnar. And that's going to go the distance. An icing call early against Alberta here. Just 27 seconds in, and the Junior Rangers with an opportunity in the O-zone off this faceoff. It'll be Staffieri to take this draw. She lost it. Nice win back there by Aaliyah Klaus. Klaus. Played ahead, and now out to center comes Alberta. Plenty of speed. Ava Barber plays it ahead, and that puck ends up in the equipment of Sienna Damon. Connecticut scoops up possession, flips it back ahead. Catherine Monco will send that one in. Finds its way to a junior Ranger. That shot caught and held by Peyton Lane, who gets the nod in goal here for day one. Just a little matchup for these two teams here today. In fact, Connecticut won't play their double game day until Thursday, the last day of the round robin. Alberta's comes tomorrow, where they will get the two teams that played in our last game, Illinois first, and then Ontario second. Face-off won back by the junior Rangers. Possession with Scanlon. She'll play it back up top. Genevieve Walsh plays it across. A shot, she scores! Catherine Jessup picks the corner. 1-0 Connecticut. Took them over 70 minutes of hockey to score against Alberta in the final last year. Here it takes them just 119. That is the start Connecticut was looking for their title defense. So we get back underway, and it's Jessup again. She'll send it in deep. Played to the line, kept in. Scanlon lets it go, deflected, and stopped by Lane as Jessup got a skate on that shot. McMillan can't clear. She'll get a second shot at it, but again unable to get it too far, only up about halfway up the zone before having to peel back. Played across, Alberta lose it. Jessup everywhere on this shift for Connecticut, but now they go for the line change. Time and space for Alberta as it's played up ahead by Rydell. McMillan giving chase, turnover. Cora Rydell will send that in deep. Alberta's got to check on side before going back in after it as Sawyer Gillings gives chase. Played ahead for Molnar. That pass doesn't connect. Alberta tied up themselves, and now a chance the other way. Here's DeGioia. DeGioia shot. That one off the shin pad of Neely and into the far corner where Forcucci takes over. That is Peyton Forcucci, I should say, as they go to work again to Connecticut. DeGioia. Swung around to the near side. Connecticut on the forecheck here. Alberta find that loose puck. Played ahead. Damon got a stick on it. Has to peel back around and picks it up. In over the line, just on side. Damon driving wide. Slows up in the corner. Checked off the puck. And it rolls itself up the wall. Klaus can't keep it in. Out to center. Bryn Neely with possession. Neely quickly across. Gets it over to Blake Ernowin. Now played back ahead. Caitlin Byrne lost it. Ernowin with a chance here to clear. Plays it ahead, turned over, and now a chance. Mongo right in, shot, stop the rebound, sitting there, trickled just wide, and Alberta able to clear. That'll be an icing call against the Warriors, but they'll take a defensive zone draw over a goal against. As Connecticut applying pressure early here in this one. Face-off one forward. Connecticut lost possession. Held it in at the line, though, did Maeve Burns. Wraparound attempted. That one put just wide. Catherine Monco onto it. Lost it. Played out to center. And possession with Benz. Benz ahead for Monco. Just rolled past. And Alberta have it again. Here's Pizarchuk. Kate Pizarchuk held up a little bit. Able to get that in. Good defensive work from Connecticut as they battle. Fired back in deep by Rydell. And Aurora Benz will pick it up on the near side for Connecticut. Chipped out to center. Now that one will roll down the ice. Rydell after it. Here's Rydell. Speed into the neutral zone for number 77. Driving wide, dodges the official. Or rather, the official dodged her. Now the puck down in the corner as Alberta looking to get some offensive zone time going. Closest we've seen a game so far, 2-1. Minnesota back in their first period. That game ended 8-1. And Ontario ran away with a 9-0 victory. Neely going after it here. Not a lot Peyton Lane could have done on that opening goal. An unbelievable shot from Jessup, giving Connecticut the early lead. As Rydell's at the end of a shift. She needs to get off. She plays it ahead, looking to get out to center, and they do just that. And Rydell will keep an eye on the play before making her way to the bench. Possession with Byrne here once more. Puck kept in at the line. Nice work there from Ernowin. Battling, kicked out to center, but it's turned back around. Getting it in deep there was DeBoer. Played around. Nice move there. Under some duress there was Locke, but she made the play. Gets it out to center. And now back defensively is DeBoer. Finds a pass and hits Ava Barber. Barber right in over the line. Lets a shot go over top the goal. That'll rim all the way around. DeBoer able to hold that in. Connecticut in the midst of a line change there. So numbers defensively for the Junior Rangers. Barber will poke that into open space and go after it. Knocked free. Ernowin sending it back down low. Klaus after it. Nice move there by Aurora Ben. She finds a teammate. That was Kazanov, who couldn't hold possession. And flipped into the zone. Benz once more. Feeds it across. Kazanov trying to kick it out to center. Does just that. Barber flips it ahead. And that's going to be called too many, I believe. Or did that leave the playing surface? Looks as though it left the playing surface. No penalty there. Face-off outside the Alberta zone. Alberta is still in search of that first shot here today. Connecticut up on the scoreboard 1-0 and on the shot clock 4-0 so far in this one. And now Connecticut looking to add on. Into the zone. Here comes Kazanov right in. Couldn't get the shot away. It rolled off her stick. Good defensive stick work there for Alberta. Here comes Rydell again. Lost it on the transfer. Back the other way comes Staffieri. Staffieri with a move. Penalty coming up here against Alberta as Madeline Staffieri pushes it down low for Catherine Monco. Back into the corner. Staffieri centers. Bouncing puck. Got through everybody. Finds the stick of Forcucci. Her shot wide. And that'll jump over the stick of Scanlon out to center. Net is empty for Connecticut, so got to be a little close. Careful here, but here's Hector to touch up. And there's the whistle. We've got interference coming. And that will send Pizarchuk to the box. We've got ourselves our first power play, and it'll be the Junior Rangers to the man advantage. 7:41 to go here in period number 1. And a chance to add on to the lead. Face-off one back by Alberta, and that'll be fired out to center ice and down into the Connecticut zone, in fact. Ooh, little dangerous there for starting goaltender Lily Smolin, who has not seen any action quite yet. That's about as close as the puck's come to her net in this one. Played ahead, tape to tape. Dylan King leads the rush. King right in, feeds it across. Nice pass, right in. Couldn't get the shot away as Jessup was looking for more. Connecticut up top. Byrne lets a shot go, blocked en route. Good work there from Ernowin. And that'll be fired out to center by Alberta. Good clear there on the penalty kill. Back to retrieve goes Locke. Locke lost the puck. Ernowin at the line, fanned on the shot attempt. Holds possession though, sends it back in deep. Good work on the penalty kill for Alberta so far. Minute gone in the power play. As at the line, he jumps over the stick and out. Chance the other way. Here comes King. She's got Walsh joining her. King for Walsh. Couldn't get the shot away. Rolled off her stick into the corner, and Alberta gained possession back. Can't clear the zone, though. Now it's Walsh. McMillan forcing the issue. She finds it. Can't get it out. Walsh, quick shot, wide of the target. Racing over is Burns. Lost it, and now Alberta will take the middle of the ice and send it the distance. 30 seconds to go in the penalty against Pizarchuk. Played ahead, cut off by Damon, and Sienna Damon will send that right back in. Cleared out to center, fired right back in by Alberta. And back to collect goes Burns. Nice pass ahead for DeGioia. Turned around though. Barber picks her pocket, brings it in. Ava Barber, nice move. Checked off the puck at the last second. As carrying on is Aaliyah Klaus. Now out of the box is Pizarczyk. We're back to even strength, and there's an icing call against Connecticut. 0 for 1 on the power play of the Junior Rangers, who continue to hold that 1-0 lead. Face-off will be to the left of Lily Smolin's goal. See if Alberta can get that first shot on goal. Nice work to keep it in there by DeBoer. She's pressured by Monco. Shot off the side of the goal. And it's Connecticut who find that loose puck. Played ahead, and Kazanov leads the rush. Played ahead, the pass for Monco didn't connect. She has to wait, giving Alberta time to work with it. Played it ahead for Klaus. Did DeBoer, but now it's Hector. Off the boards and down into the zone as Alyssa Hector will give chase, as does Molly Crockett. Into the zone, is that offside? Yes, it is, but it's flipped out to center by Crockett. She looks to start the rush. Good stick lift at the last second to take that away. An errant pass will be picked up by Scanlon. And that's flipped ahead. Chu will lead the rush, plays it ahead. And now it sits there. Rydell will go across, back into her own zone. Now goes for McMillan, and it's played up ice. McMillan going after it. First to it, though, is Sawyer Gillings. Gillings in there with Chu. Ella Chu trying to work it into the slot, taken away by Connecticut. Puck in the corner, knocked around by Brooklyn Forcucci. Played up ahead. Dylan King, tape to tape for Jessup. She'll drive wide on Rydell, slows up. Backhand feed, finds Walsh. Genevieve Walsh. Fan on the pass attempt. Alberta looking to capitalize. They get it out to center at the very least. Applying pressure is McMillan. Lost an edge, and that will give plenty of room for Byrne to skate with it. Byrne right in. Shot. Swallowed up by Lane. And she will cover up for a whistle. 3:40 to go in period number 1. Connecticut leading on an early goal by Catherine Jessup. Took a minute and 19 seconds to score, and since then, it has been not a lot from either side. A couple of chances, but nothing more. Pizarczyk will get that in deep. After it goes Samantha Locke for Connecticut. Trying to pry that puck free is Alberta. Played ahead. And now here's a chance for Damon. Sienna Damon into the zone, 3-on-3. She'll let a shot go. Stop the rebound. Kicked loudly out. Ernowin at the line. Lets a shot go. That got blocked. Now Barber lets it go. Oh, that just missed. At the side of the goal was Pizarczyk waiting for a tap in. Couldn't get her stick on it. Now a centering feed taken away. Another chance. Barber from her knees. Couldn't get it through the crowd in front. Connecticut committing to that defensive mentality so far. Now here's DeBoer. Plenty of speed through the neutral zone. Emily DeBoer continues her skate. Knocked away from her by Connecticut. And back out to center goes Catherine Monco. Monco inside. Back out. A backhand. Stopped by Lane. Best save of the game for Peyton Lane so far in this one. Keeps her team within 1. That one won't get out. Plucked out of the air nicely by Staffieri. Now turns it over to DeBoer, who turned it right back over. Staffieri couldn't get past Pizarczyk. And we got a penalty coming here. Slashing the call. And Kate Pizarczyk's going to go right back to the penalty box. Her second trip of the day. And with 2:05 to go in the first, Connecticut back to the power play. Face-off won by Alberta. Rydell with time, off the boards and out, and that might break for a chance for Alberta. In comes Crockett. She'll let a shot go. Blocker save made. The rebound. Ooh, directed wide by Benz. Had to get that right. As it's cleared back out to center, Rydell with possession. Slams on the brakes, and we'll send it back out to center. Good work from Alberta's penalty kill so far in this one. Touched ahead. That puck bouncing around. Klaus gives up for Crockett. Crockett lost it in the corner. Connecticut trying to break out. Pushed ahead, just out of the reach of Genevieve Walsh. She'll skate onto it as Connecticut get a line change. Walsh will play it back out. Pushed right back in, but it came outside. Scanlon looks skyward, realizing she gave possession away. Minute gone in the power play. And here Scanlon nearly forces the turnover, skates in offside at the Alberta line, just inside the final minute of play here in period number 1. Face-off won by Connecticut, but it's Gillings who comes away with possession and will skate up ice. Into the zone, nice work here, Gillings driving wide. Played back, and out to center it goes. Chance here, can she catch up to it? No, she can't. Vercucci couldn't beat that Alberta defender. I believe it was Britton Neely who was there. Now working right in. Chance here for Gillings late in this period. Drops it off for Whitney McMillan. Back to Sawyer Gillings. Gillings lost an edge, plays it back to her on a win. It's in her skates. Can't find it. Now she does, able to hold that in. Great work there as it's pushed down into the corner. Possession taken over by Scanlon. Her pass intercepted. Power play about to expire. Connecticut will move to 0-2 on the man advantage here, but Scanlon looking to get a late one. That shot blocked by Neely, and that'll do it for the opening period of play. Catherine Jessup, the lone goal, has the Junior Rangers up by 1 over the Alberta Warriors. We'll step aside momentarily from the Ice Palace before coming back for second period action from the 2024 War for the Roses on hnlive.ca. Welcome back inside the West Edmonton Mall Ice Palace. 1-0 Connecticut leads Alberta after one period of play in the War for the Roses championship rematch from last year. Catherine Jessup with the lone marker as the Junior Rangers up 1-0. Brief delay here as we get the time up on the board. And we're underway. Zach Marks alongside you here on hnlive.ca. Appreciate you tuning in on this Monday. Here's a chance right off the draw. Barber scores! Eva Barber picks off the pass and picks the corner. This game is tied at 1. "12 seconds into the period, and we're right back where we started. Even here on day 1. Back underway, and now a chance right off the draw for Barber again. Barber right in on goal, passes off, they score! Sienna Damon, 2-1 Alberta. What a turnaround for the Alberta Warriors. 2 goals in 22 seconds to start the period. Unfortunate time there for Connecticut's Bella Scanlon, who blows a tire as the puck was won back to her, and that allowed Barber to break in, fakes the shot, passes across, and all of a sudden Alberta's in business. Here's Damon right back in. That shot off a stick and wide. Nearly 3 goals in the opening 35 seconds of the period. That might have been a record. Here an icing call against Connecticut. What a start to the frame for Team Alberta, the hosts. Obviously a new age group, no returning players for either of these sides. But Alberta knows, and Connecticut knows what happened last year. They're aware. And you know Alberta would love to beat Connecticut here to open the tournament on day 1 as that puck bounces around. Barber with a goal and an assist now here in the period. As Klaus trying to kick that through a stick, couldn't do so. Stolen away, Rangers flip it down. And that is another icing call against Connecticut as they just need a line change. Two goals on 2 shots to start the period. Alberta with all sorts of momentum here. Face-off won and eventually controlled by Connecticut as they're able to work that to the line. Somehow that's kept in. Nice work there by Molly Crockett. Her shot fanned on, and the puck finds its way to Bryn Neely. She'll send it in deep. First to it though, Caitlin Byrne for Connecticut, battling, trying to pry that loose puck free. Staffieri comes in to help out. She'll start up ice. Pass for Monco, defended by Alberta. Nice work there by Neely. And now it's Klaus right in. 1v5 here. Klaus trying to break right in, nearly got a shot away. Stolen away, Staffieri will start up ice. Sees Kazanov, finds her. Here comes 17, blue, red, and white. Fired in. Has no call coming here. Gillings knocked her down. And the puck finds its way out to center. Elichu with some pressure onto Brooklyn Forcucci. Now it's fired in and around. Dylan King. King bounced it out to center. And now turns it back around. Genevieve Walsh right into the zone. Walsh gets a shot away. Stopped by Lane. Rebound right out in front. King trying to find it. Cleared by Alberta. McMillan gets it ahead. Chu gives chase. But it's Connecticut who have it. Stolen by Gillings. Left there. Here's Ella Chu. Down low for McMillan. Pocket picked by King. McMillan gets it back. Swings it up the wall. Only skater there is Walsh for Connecticut, who takes back possession in her own zone. Puck played out to center, and it's out. DeBoer picks it up. That pass doesn't connect. And again, held in at the line by Walsh. Walsh in open space, just out of the reach of Jessup. Puts it across the goal to 71. Nobody there for Connecticut, though. Now it finds DeJoya. And Alberta start back the other way. Here comes Sawyer Gillings. Gillings right into the zone. Lets a shot go. Oh, save made by Smolin, but it kind of knuckled off her glove and out of play. Checks the glove, makes sure it's the only holes there are the ones that are supposed to be. And we'll face this face-off inside her own zone. Pizarchuk against DeJoya. It's one back by Kate Pizarchuk. That shot deflected by a high stick. Touched up by Connecticut, so play goes on. Barber's got it. It's been everywhere in this period for Alberta. Goal and an assist. Oh, that's going to get called. We got a goalie penalty coming as Damon got tied up with Lily Smolin in front. And a rare penalty coming against the goaltender. And ref's gone over to have a chat with the Connecticut coach, Joseph Byrne, behind the bench. Right, one of the players on the ice has to serve the penalty for the goaltender. 2 minutes. Holding's going to be the call, so Alberta a chance to extend the lead here. Net's off its mooring, so they'll fix that before we get back underway. Face-off one, and Connecticut has it. Can't clear the zone. Ringrose able to hold that in. And now a chance for Connecticut out to center. Played ahead. Here comes Staffieri. She'll send it in deep. First to it is Alberta. Cora Rydell will spin away. Monco continues to apply pressure, though. It's pulled free. Barber knocked away, and around the wall it'll come. Damon can't clear. And here's Rydell. Good work on the penalty kill here so far from Connecticut, not allowing Alberta any time in their own zone. Finally, they're able to flip it ahead, but it's Staffieri who's there first. Time and space for Connecticut as it's played back around, and Caitlin Byrne will hold on to it. Fanned on the first attempt, now gets it down into the zone, as Ringrose will settle it down. Her pass, nobody there. Monco's going to go after it. Rydell wins that race, plays it up the wall, and now Pizarchuk able to help it for Barber. Couldn't connect, and down in behind the Alberta net it goes. 45 seconds to go in the power play. Now a pass across, shot, that one just wide, and now Rydell. Almost like a penalty kill here for Alberta. They just sort of have to send that down the ice. And is that going to curl enough? Yes, it did. Alberta gets a line change, but not the way they would have wanted one. As with 23 seconds to go in their own power play, Connecticut start back in. Kazanov knocked off stride. And it looks as though Ernowen did just enough to avoid a penalty. As it's Connecticut with possession here. A shot from the point off a stick and into the opposite corner. But Alberta's going to run out of time here on the power play. As Gillings will get one last rush into the zone. She forced to peel back. That'll do it. Back to even strength. Great kill for Connecticut. That set play would have worked to perfection if Gillings had moved to it. Instead, it's Jessup on a breakaway. Jessup, glove save made by Lane. Peyton Lane flashing the leather there. Keeps her side in front. 9:04 to go in the second. Face off to the right of Lane's goal. Kicked free by Alberta. And Ella Chu will go pick it up. Chu across. That one doesn't connect. And now Connecticut with some zone time here. Trying to get a shot away. Couldn't do so. To the line. Kept in there by Burns. Pushed ahead by Alberta out to center. Burns will go back to retrieve for Connecticut as the Junior Rangers play back up ice. Ernowen with possession. Lost it. Chance here. Working right in. Shot. Scores! Peyton Forcucci ties the game at 2. An absolute ripper under the blocker of Peyton Lane. And just like that, we're tied at 2 yet again. This game is tied. What a shot off the turnover. Face-off one forward by Connecticut, tied up. Alberta takes it away. Now working into the zone here, Aaliyah Klaus. Swings it around the wall. Pinching in, kept it in. Alberta looking for more. They're going to retake the lead immediately. But it's knocked forward by Connecticut to the line. Kept in marginally, but now a break here. Here's Catherine Monko. She's got Kazanov with her. Couldn't find her teammate. The puck rolls into the near side corner. Here's Kazanov working out of the corner. Backhand turned aside by Lane. Another backhand and another save, this time with the glove. As Peyton Lane will hold on. Aurora Benz picking up the assist on. Well, they've currently got the goal going to Staffieri, but that's not right. That shot put wide. Centering feed, stopped by Lane. As apologies there, it's Madeline Staffieri who ripped home that goal, that shot. So Staffieri with her first. Tying things up for Connecticut. As face-off one back by the Junior Rangers. Possession with Scanlon. Her pass nearly turned over. Damon will push that into the corner. As Connecticut trying to break out. Good work from Barber. She's been, and by my eyes, the best player for Alberta so far. That long shot handled by Smolin. No Vesa Toskala moment this time. But, you know the old saying, no shot on goal is a bad shot on goal. You never know what'll happen. As Alberta with an O-zone draw. Barber trying to drive the net. Taken away. Pizarchuk will get there in the corner. Plays it back up top. Rydell. Rydell, a shot through a screen. And where is it? It's underneath Smolin. Great stop there. Tracking that puck through a number of bodies. Face-off tied up, and Pizarchuk able to win that back to Rydell again. Rydell will pass this time for Barber. Barber working into the slot, shot off a body, and she gets it again. Puts it down low for Pizarchuk. Crosses, leaves for Barber. Barber's got Damon. She'll go for around the net instead. Feeds it in front. Pizarchuk shot off a body and wide. Damon gets it back for Alberta. Good shift here for this line. But Connecticut able to steal the centering feed and send it the length of the ice. That will be an icing call against the Junior Rangers with 6:27. Check that, 6:26 left to go. Tight game here on day one. 3 more coming your way later on today. As the busyness continues at the Ice Palace. That one denied. Brick tournament wrapping up yesterday. All that action also here on hnlive.ca. And now we get another 6 days of excellent hockey action from the Ice Palace as the War for the Roses tournament carries on. Here's a chance for Kazanov. Great play from Monko to stay on side, and Kazanov nearly buried it. Talk about a toe tap from Catherine Monko. Now here's a chance for Gillings to break out. Sawyer Gillings leading the rush, pushed it too far ahead of herself, and Connecticut turns it back around. Monko getting it in deep into the zone. DeBoer will take over. Played ahead. McMillan out to center, and Connecticut corrals. Played across. Locke for Jessup. Has a goal in this game. It's opened the scoring, in fact, for Connecticut. It's now worked out to center, and that'll be offside at the Alberta line. As mentioned, 3 more games coming your way here at the Wharf for the Roses on day 1. Next up, the Boston Junior Bruins take on the Manitoba Junior Ice. That one coming in about 3 o'clock. I will have the call for you on that one. And then it's Team Minnesota and Team Ontario playing their second games of day number 1 before we close out with the Western Selects taking on Team Saskatchewan Elite. Both of those last games will be called for you by Zach Kubush as day 1 rolls on here on hnlive.ca. Into the zone comes Alberta. Played back to the point. Rydell, a shot, deflected wide, rebound. Oh, that one fanned on. Might have been a stick lift, in fact, by Connecticut. That prevented what would have been a great chance for Alyssa Hector. Another offside called here. Just under 5 to go now here in period number 2. Face-off one to the side by Alberta, and it's pushed right back in by Connecticut. Lane's going to take no chances covering up for the whistle. Face-off will be to the right of the Alberta net. Ringrose lost her stick. That'll allow Connecticut to take possession to Joya. Centering feed, oh, that one off a stick and out to center as they pick it up to Connecticut. Benz his pass, found a teammate, but Scanlon can't clear. Ringrose trying to send it in deep, unable to do so. Fired across, and out to center it goes. Crockett will pick it up for Alberta, backhands it in, and sent back forward by Forcucci. Finds DeJoya. Ringrose takes over, and Rydell will backhand it ahead. That'll be kept in at the line by Benz, as Aurora Benz works down low against Rydell. Tied up on the half, behind the net rather, and it finds its way to Benz again. Good shift here for number 12. Drops it back, a shot from the point. Stopped by Lane, who holds on. Face-off will be to the left of Lane's goal. Got to change centers. Monko won't be allowed to take this face-off. It's going to have to be Kazanov against Bizarchik here. And puck pulled free. Damon able to work that ahead, knocked loose. Back out the center it comes. Barber trying to find it. Instead it'll be Bizarchik who picks it up for Alberta. Sends that in deep, knocked down by Byrne. And now it's lock-up ice. Samantha Locke leading the rush. Sends it in, bouncing puck. Neely will settle it down. Neely for Damon. Damon, soft touch out to center for Bizarchik. Samantha Locke takes possession for Connecticut in her own zone. 3 to go here in period number 2. Game tied at 2. Shots favoring Connecticut 14-7. It was 7-3 after the first, so Alberta with one more shot than they had in the first period, but that shot, or pass rather, didn't connect. And out to center it comes. Bizarchik gets it ahead for Barber, rolled off her stick. Monko sends it back out to center. Out, down the ice it goes. Icing called against Alberta. 2.5 to go. Zone draw coming up here for Connecticut. Lane will face this draw to her left. And the face-off won by Team Alberta. Tied up down low. There was DeBoer and stolen away. Connecticut looking for something late here. Sent back in deep. And it's Ringrose. Up the wall. Gillings gets it ahead. Chipping and chasing there was Chu. She'll give chase, but McMillan couldn't get there. Now into the zone. Gillings can't touch it, otherwise it'll be offside. Connecticut takes advantage as Scanlon takes possession. Played ahead. Gillings couldn't cut that off. It's played out to center. DeBoer got a piece, but carrying on is Scanlon. Scanlon goes across for Jessup. Jessup got a shot away, but it goes off the side of the net. Played back. Backhanded ahead. That'll be cut off. And now for Cucci. Sends it out. Nope, that won't reach. And now Gillings. Sawyer Gillings with under 90 seconds to go in the second period. Looking for one late here for Alberta. McMillan, a long shot, stop. Rebound, Gillings, put it just wide. Great chance there for Sawyer Gillings. Instead, it's Connecticut back the other way. Trying to get to that loose puck was Molnar, couldn't do so. And now it's played ahead. Touched for Gillings, that didn't go. And now Connecticut out to center, could be a 2-on-1 here. Molnar into the zone, Ava Molnar shooting, stopped by Lane. And she'll hold on for the rebound. 56 seconds to go. Face off inside the Alberta zone to the right of Peyton Lane's goal. Face off, one forward by Alberta, and it's Hector who plays it out to center. Off the boards and ahead, cut off by Aaliyah Klaus, and into the zone comes Crockett. Crockett, round into the corner. Molly Crockett plays it around for Aaliyah Klaus. Lost it, back the other way. DeJoya plays it up for Cucci, had it roll off her stick. That'll be swung around to the near side. Can't clear the zone. Around the wall it goes, Neely. Goes for Rydell. Alberta trying to break out of their own zone. Connecticut looking for a late one here. Crockett off the boards and ahead. Klaus has to be quick here. Aaliyah Klaus into the zone. Gets a shot away, blocked en route. Rebound is there, but it's cleared, and that'll do it. 2 periods in the books on day one as the Alberta Warriors and the Connecticut Junior Rangers all square at 2 apiece after 2 periods of play. We'll step aside here from the Ice Palace before coming back for third period action. You're watching the 2024 War for the Roses on hnlive.ca.
Before the program, I was definitely a lot more anxious and nervous about things. And what I learned about myself in this program is that I am much stronger than I thought. I can do so much more than I thought I could. That with community, you can achieve a lot more as well. I feel like I couldn't have done all this without the surrounding team and coaches. I would recommend this program to literally anyone who wants to feel more confident in their day-to-day lives.
For this program, I felt quite overweight. I had to hold my breath, tying my shoes. I pushed myself because I knew that I needed this program. After 20 weeks, I had trimmed off more than 40 pounds. And as much as it was work, that means I can look at myself in the mirror and be proud of myself. There's no excuses not to come to the RISE program.
Changes you. It shows you what you're capable of because it forces you to change the things that you do. And then when you change the things you do, like, you change. So I think for me, the discipline through training then also manifests into every area of my life because I now know I can do really hard things when I put my mind to it. And then for me, just like, look at the things that I can do. It's so cool. And I feel like it does translates into every area of your life because you're like, if I can do really hard things here, what else am I capable of that I maybe didn't give myself a shot at before? So like, I think I've always had it in me, but when I do this program, it like brings it out and reminds me like I can do really hard things and I'm capable of greatness.
I thought that the program would be just a bunch of alpha male types that are really just there to hurt each other, and that is not at all what it is. I found that MMA was where people are the kindest. The people are so nice in MMA, especially compared to other sports. Coaches are amazing, honestly. Just a really good environment, really supportive coaches. One of the rules here is the most important person in the room is your training partner. So it's always cool because you are always being taken care of by the person who is training with you. I would recommend this program to literally anyone who wants to feel more confident in their day-to-day lives.
Welcome back inside the West Edmonton Mall Ice Palace here in Edmonton, Alberta for War for the Roses action here on hnlive.ca. My name is Zach Marks. Please be alongside you for this one. Game number 3 has been a good one. The Connecticut Junior Rangers and the Alberta Warriors tied at 2 apiece after 2 periods of play. Catherine Jessup got Connecticut started a little over a minute in to the first period, and that was all the scoring from the first. Second period, Ava Barber took over. Scored quickly, less than 20 seconds in to the second period to tie the game, and then capitalized on a CJR miscue as Scanlon lost her footing. She broke in all alone, passed it off, and Sienna Damon buried a tie-breaking goal. Since then, Connecticut has evened it up. Quick shot from Madeline Staffieri, tying the game at 2, and that is where we stand through 2. Speaking of Scanlon, it appears she forgot something, so she's going to head to the dressing room, and we're going to get ready to get underway here. 15 minutes to decide a winner. We shall see. Looks as though we're ready to go. Bizarchuk will take this draw against Molnar, and we're underway. Third period set to go. As it's played ahead, Barber's going to go after it. Barber centers. Oh, that one just missed Damon. And now Connecticut back the other way. One thing to note as this day and tournament goes on is Edmonton is in the midst of a bit of a heat wave right now. We're sitting at about 28 degrees last I checked. Here's a chance for Barber. So the ice with the skylight above could be a concern. Looks to be okay right now. A little puddly, but that's to be expected after a flood. Doesn't seem to be slowing them down any, which is always nice to see, as these two teams are going to join Minnesota and Ontario in the win column. Those two teams both will play a second time here today, as Ontario and Minnesota coming up at 4:30. But before that, Manitoba and Boston will open their tournaments up, as that's snagged on a line by Smolin, who holds on. 7th save of the game for Lily Smolin. Down the other end, Peyton Lane's got herself 13 stops in this one. Pretty good crowd on hand on a Monday afternoon. Expect Saturday and Friday to be a little bit busier around the West Edmonton Mall. Obviously, school not being in session, but people are at work and on vacation and all that. So, but the championship game always well attended. Here's Jessup. We're going to start Connecticut's title defense off on the right foot as they coming off that victory last year against Alberta in the championship. Alberta looking for a bit of revenge here. Right in, shot, that one bounces wide. Gillings let the half slapper go. Now to be played ahead. Here's a chance for King. Dylan King right in, tied up by Rydell, and Chu will play it to the blue line, just unable to get it out, but now McMillan that's Gillings who plays it to McMillan, who gets it into the Connecticut zone. To work they go. Shot across, that one just missed. Gillings left it for Klaus, stolen away by Connecticut. Keeping it in though is Blake Ernowin. Now it's out to center. Pushed ahead, McMillan. McMillan will send that in. Klaus after it, as it's Forcucci who gets there first for Connecticut. Connecticut up the boards. That one will bank itself ahead. And now plenty of speed. Here comes Kazanov. 2-on-1. Kazanov shooting wide of the target as Genevieve Walsh will pick it up. Gets it back to Kazanov. Kazanov in front, defended by Ernowin. And she's able to get that out to center. Credit to Forcucci there, not going offside after trying to keep that in. Well done there, as she allowed her team to hold possession. Now stolen back. And Alberta flip it out to center. Damon's going to give chase. First to it, though, once again, Forcucci. Around the net she goes. Off the boards and ahead. Kazanov touches it into the path of Monco. Monco right in. Tried to make a move. Stick lifted. And now she's got it. Centering feed. Just missed Kazanov. And that one will escape the zone. Alberta getting a line change here as Barber and Pizarczyk join Damon for their shift together. Near steal there for Pizarczyk. Now a steal for Damon. Damon trying to capitalize. Kazanov waited up on the line change to help out. Now will go off, but they ice the puck here with 11:31. Check that, 11 and a half to go. Face off to the left of Smolin's goal. And Connecticut win the face-off. They've got possession, and they start up ice. Plenty of speed here for Locke. Locke right in. Toe drag shot wide of the target, and it finds its way into the corner for Alberta. They try to break out of their own zone. Pass in front defended. And now out to center it goes as Connecticut pick it back up. Samantha Locke played it ahead, just out of the reach of Forcucci. That is Peyton Forcucci, who's got it in pursuit here of, dangerous pass there. Didn't come back to bite her, but Ringrose nearly put that on a platter in front of the net. Now it's Barber who comes in to help out. She looks up ice. Ava Barber chips it ahead, gets it right back. Barber with speed through the neutral zone. Right in, nice move. Barber to the net. Oh, how did that stay out? It struck the goalpost. My word, what a rush for Ava Barber. That close to taking the lead right back. Pushed ahead, that one stays. And it's Rydell. Rydell flips it ahead for McMillan. McMillan lost it. Gillings kept it in, just barely. Now plays it across. McMillan ahead for Jessup. Rydell swings it around Neely. Alberta trying to clear, unable to do so. And it's Connecticut with it. King swings one across, that one behind Jessup, and now finds its way to Brooklyn Forcucci. Pulled free, centering feed, taken away by McMillan. To the line, Scanlon will keep that in and send it back in deep. She's back out there after the issue to start the period. And now it's pushed ahead. Alberta can't clear. Pass into the slot. A shot off the stick of Rydell and over top the goal off of Dylan King, trying to give her team a lead. Now another chance for King. Can't get a shot away. Alberta will chip it out to center. Now McMillan gives chase. Whitney McMillan going after it. She'll win that race against Forcucci. And now it sits in behind the net, trying to pry that puck free, but Connecticut get it out and ahead for Walsh. Genevieve Walsh plays it, lost it, and now it's Dylan, or pardon me, no, that's Blake Ernowin. Alberta's number 8 battling for it down low as she gives it to her D partner, DeBoer. Emily DeBoer up the wall. And Alberta able to work that to the line. Klaus just got it out, and now it's up ahead. Here's a chance for Crockett. Molly Crockett makes a move, lost it in the skates of the Connecticut defender, and now plays it back for Ernowin, just out of her reach. Poked it over to her D partner. That's DeBoer, watched by Monco, using the space allotted to her. Emily DeBoer is going to skate this in. She's on her backhand, puts it on goal, stop the rebound. Cleared by Connecticut. Played ahead, stopped up there, and now Hector will keep that in. Hector makes a move, shot, put just wide, and Connecticut's going to take that puck back. Monco plays it ahead, nearly cut off by Crockett, and it's back on the stick of 75 in blue. Played back into the zone, Connecticut up ice. That's too hard, and will be an icing call with 7:40 to go in the third period. Shots evening up a little bit, now 15-11 as Alberta presses for that advantage back. Connecticut led for about a period. Alberta had the lead about 8 minutes, and now we're back even. As these two teams play about as tight a game as we've seen, well, easily as the tightest game we've seen so far, as Pizarchuk breaks in for Alberta. Driving wide, slams on the brakes, feeds it back to Rydell at the blue line. Rydell lets a shot go. It'll trickle towards the net, defended by the Junior Rangers. This game emulating last year's affair in the championship is a save made by Smolin. Just a little bit more goal scoring, but tight defensive checking type game between these two teams. And now face off to the left of Smolin's goal once more, and Connecticut win the face-off, push it ahead. Jessup interfered with, arm stays down. Connecticut bench not too happy about it, but we play on. Ringrose trying to play it around, cut off by Jessup. Jessup down low for Walsh, had it roll off her stick, and now Barber picks it up. Top line against top line here. The clearing attempt hit Pizarchuk in the back, and Dylan King looking to capitalize. Knocked away though. Good work from Alberta. Chipped ahead. Oh, very nice play there by Aurora Benz. Or else Ava Barber would have been in alone with a little under 7 to play. We're just past the halfway point of the third. Still tied here on hnlive.ca. Barber will pick that puck up. Oh, heavy collision there. Arm goes up. We got a penalty coming to Barber as Connecticut will go to their second power play of the hockey game. 0 for 1 so far, but now a chance to take a late lead. Dylan King navigates, feeds it ahead. Genevieve Walsh, long shot, swallowed up by Lane, and she will hold on for the whistle. I believe this will be head contact the call. Barber sits. The old minor league Gordie Howe hat trick. A goal, an assist, and now a penalty. Alberta's penalty kill came up big in the first. They're going to have to come up even bigger here in the third as Connecticut looks to take the lead. Shot. Scores! Staffieri's got 2, and Connecticut takes a 3-2 lead. That took 12 seconds. And Madeline Staffieri rips home her second of the game as the Junior Rangers lead with 6:08 on the clock. the Rangers win the face-off. Alberta needs to get back in it. Scored 2 within 30 seconds of the second period starting. They know they can, they just have to find it again. Connecticut, meanwhile, they're going to go full defense. They're playing a 2-1-2 here. Actually, almost a 3-2 situation. Not a forecheck style you see too often. As it's played out to center, Connecticut with possession, as Fukuchi will slow things down. Nearly stolen away. The Warriors champ break it out here as the hometown crowd looking to get behind their teammates. And we got a penalty coming up. It's a hook. And Connecticut, after scoring on the power play, it's Kazanov who takes one of her own. And with 5:27 to go, Alberta will go to the power play, looking to tie this game up at 3. Face off to the left of Smolin. Big time moment in this game. Connecticut's penalty kill was stellar back in the second period. We'll now look to do just that here in this one. With 5:27 on the clock, timeout called by Alberta. Let's run you through how we got here. Catherine Jessup, a little over a minute into the first period, gave Connecticut a lead that they would hold until the early stages of the second period, when Ava Barber took over. Barber with a goal less than 12 seconds into the period, following up with an assist the very same shift right off the face-off. Sienna Damon putting it home to make it 2-1 Warriors. But a rip from Madeline Staffieri in the second period, giving Connecticut life, tying the game at 2. And then most recently, as you just saw, Staffieri ripping home the power play goal. Here we go. Alberta out of the timeout. 5:27 to go. 2 minutes on the power play as they search for a tying goal. Face-off won by Alberta. They get set up. Quick shot, tip, rebound cleared. Barber gets it back, lets it go. That got blocked as well. As Connecticut looks to clear to the line. Kept in by Rydell. Nice play from 77. Her pass finds its way to Damon off the stick of King. Now a turnover and a clear for Connecticut. Alberta's got it again. Rydell knocked away from her. Barber will go off the boards and ahead for Rydell. Touches it into space, and now Alberta start out to center. Here comes Gillings in over the line. Sawyer Gillings shoots, stopped by Smolin. And now Damon leaves for Barber. Quickly back, Damon lost it. Oh, dangerous there. King was trying to send Jessup in alone. Instead, a shot blocked. Rebound, a second effort, put wide. Chance for Barber off the side of the goal. The power play continues here. 1 minute to go as Connecticut gets it clear. Shots close, 15-12 in favor of Connecticut. Alberta in search of at least one more to get to overtime, although I'm sure they'd prefer 2 more minimum. Here's Damon in over the line. One already, shooting. Stopped by Smolin, and the rebound corralled by Connecticut. Nearly turned over. Now a chance for a clear that hit Barber and found its way to Jajoya. 2-on-1 here, shorthanded. Genevieve Walsh in, waiting, shooting. Stopped by Lane, the rebound into the corner. Walsh picks it up, back up top. Walking into one, a shot blocked by Barber as Benton's let it fly. Now it's Alberta, back out to center. Barber with 10 seconds to go, trying to find McMillan. She didn't see the pass, and now back in comes Benz. Benz to Walsh. Walsh, kick save made by Peyton Lane. 3:27 to go in regulation time. Out of the box comes Kazanov. Had to be sure, oh, nearly too many, but wisely on the bench there for Hector. Didn't step on the ice. Around the wall it goes. Time ticking away. Here's a pass in front. Big save made by Lane as she denies Catherine Kazanov of what would have been an insurance marker. Down the stretch we go. Peyton Lane keeping her team within one. Face off to her right. And it's one back. Alberta with possession. That pass didn't reach Hector. Well, I shouldn't say didn't reach. It was too hot for Hector to handle. And will roll the distance, icing the call. 2:55 to go in this one. Face-off tied up and pulled free. Monco right in the slot to the backhand. Elects not to shoot, goes back up top. Pass intercepted, and now Pizarchuk will start back the other way. Kate Pizarchuk chipping it in, going after it. Hector goes as well. As out off the change comes Gillings as well to join the offense. Keeping an eye on Lane here. We'll see when they elect to pull their goaltender, if at all. Gillings looking to make sure that's not needed as she navigates through at the top of the zone. Dangerous play. It's checked off her stick by Kazanov. Foot race here. One. Tie up. Kazanov's going to the box. Her stick got caught in between the boot and the blade of this Alberta defender. That's Ernowin. And suddenly Alberta's going to go to a power play again. Kazanov looking skyward. 2:09 left in regulation time. And Alberta will go to the power play. You have to think at some point the goaltender will come out. Alberta without its timeout. They called it before the last power play. Connecticut still has theirs. Big face-off win for Damon. Alberta gets set up. Ringrose goes off top. Down low. Barber around the wall. Barber gets it to Rydell. It goes through her legs. And a chance now for Connecticut to apply some pressure. Ringrose hustles back. 1:50 to go now in the third period. And this is why the goaltender hasn't come out yet, in case something like this were to happen. Played ahead. Nice pass for Gillings. Jumped off her stick, though. And now Connecticut out to center. Turned around back by Damon. Damon for Ringrose. Ringrose to Gillings. Gillings for Barber. Barber looking to split the D. She's in, but turned away. Nice work there by not Kazanov, pardon me. That's Samantha Locke with the defensive work there. Now a pass in front. Gillings couldn't handle the pass. And now a chance to clear. And down the ice it goes. No icing on the penalty kill. Ringrose goes back to pick it up. Time ticking away for the Warriors. 1:08 to go. Pass off a stick down the ice. Taking her time with it is Burns. She feeds it ahead. Connecticut holding possession here. They cross each other's paths. Here's Walsh with speed. Lane still in the net. Walsh working in. Lost it. It rolls off her stick. That will allow Alberta to get possession back. And now it's DeBoer. Tape to tape for Crockett. Pokes it past. Going after it is Crockett. First to it is Burns. Can't clear the zone. Crockett and Burns both go down. The puck's underneath Crockett. It's pulled free by Connecticut. To the line. DeBoer kept it in. 30 seconds to go. Shot blocked by DeGioia. The threes go after it. It's Rydell first. The goalie is out. Empty net. And that'll be an icing call against Alberta with 16.8 seconds to go. Lane will go back to the bench. We'll go back to the net. 5-on-4. Maybe time to get a rush going for Alberta, but they'll have to move quick. Center, face-off one forward. Around the net goes Ernowin. Her pass ahead for McMillan, cut off. McMillan out to center, taken over by Scanlon. She'll just play it ahead. 8 seconds to go. Still time for Alberta. They got to move quick. McMillan's got to get a shot away. She does. It's blocked, and that'll do it. The Connecticut Junior Rangers hold on for a 3-2 victory here over the Alberta Warriors on day one of the 2024 War for the Roses. Madeline Staffieri with a pair of goals, including the winner on the power play, lifting the Junior Rangers to a 1-0 record to start their title defense. What a game here today. So close. Both teams played great. Lane and Smolin were stellar between the pipes on either side, but it's Connecticut who takes the win. We'll step aside momentarily before being joined down at ice level by the first star of today's game. You're watching the 2024 War for the Roses on hnlive.ca. Joined now by the game's first star, Madeline Staffieri. Madeline, a 3-2 win for your group. What did you make of your team's performance?
I think we played good. I think we had really good offense and a good forecheck.
You scored the game-winning goal. Walk me through what you saw in the play.
I wanted the face-off back to my defenseman, and I stayed in the middle and called for the puck.
Looking ahead to the rest of the tournament, what do you have to do to keep this momentum going?
Just have good energy on the bench and be nice.
All right, thanks for the time, Madeline. Congrats. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Madeline Staffieri with the Connecticut Junior Rangers after a 3-2 win over the Alberta Warriors on day one of the 2024 War for the Roses. That'll do it for our coverage of game number 3. We'll be back in about 10 minutes' time for game 4. For now, thank you so much for joining us. Saying so long from the West Edmonton Mall Ice Palace.